the data is very solid on this. I mean, literally, there are now about a dozen global studies. The International Monetary Fund just released one quite recently for European companies that show that companies that have more diversity, particularly gender diversity in their senior ranks is what they were looking at, these studies, they do better. There is something about having diversity of opinion around the table that leads to a better outcome. So you may be in the minority, but in a way that makes your opinion and your views even more important to the industry and the organization that you're in, because you are bringing things to the table that the guys around you just aren't bringing. That is not their experience. They're not bringing their background and their way of thinking and their way of seeing the world. Now, I'm not saying that it's just that you are good at, you know, reading a room and having high EQ and doing all those things. You've got fantastic analytic skills too, right? You really know your industry. You are good at all of that side of it, but you also bring this other thing to the table. And I think it's, if you can recognize that it's normal to feel like a fraud. I mean, who wouldn't when you're so much in a minority? So give yourself a bit of a pass on that. But also the fact that you're in a minority gives even more importance to what you are bringing to the table. You are even more valuable.